Hey everyone, this is Niranjan here, and in this video I'm going to show you one of my strategies that I use to find some keyword nuggets that I could use in my KDP dashboard when I'm basically creating a book. All right, and I'm going to share that with you. This is not really a comprehensive training video on what exactly you should do for your keywords. Rather, this is me sharing a nice little nifty idea that I use to find some rather relatively unknown keywords that could fetch you traffic, all right, and could get you some visibility. All right, okay. So let me start off the process by just typing in puzzle book. Okay, that's the keyword that I have typed, and as you can see, I'm getting all these related results. Okay, related searches and uh, results. Okay, so what I would usually do is click on each one of these and open them as a separate tab, in a separate tab altogether. All right, this is what I have for the first one. Okay, a variety puzzle book, 400 puzzles, volume 1, and it's got about 133 readings. All right, now this book, if you see, it's aligned with and is one of the better selling ones that we have for puzzles. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at the reviews that this particular book has. Okay, but instead of going into all of these, all right, instead of going into all of these words, keywords and all that, reviewing all these things, I would look at this particular section in the review page. Okay, now remember, if you're looking at books that do not have a lot of reviews, chances are you'll not find these in the first place. Okay, so it's extremely important you find this in the top selling ones, in the ones that you know for sure are actually getting good customer reviews, good or bad, whatever it is. Like, they are getting customer reviews because they are selling a lot of copies. Okay, now this is where I would start looking for those golden nuggets. That's what I call them. Okay, so easy to hard. Now just see how many of them have used these two keywords, right? Easy to hard. Similarly, if you go here, you will see challenging is one of the words that comes into the equation. Let me just drag myself here. I'm sorry about that. So challenging is something that comes into the equation when you are kind of working with puzzle books, right? So that gives you an idea that people are actually talking good things or bad things about this, and that gives you an idea about what to include and what to exclude in your keywords and in your title of course, right? So the way I would do is I would apart from the regular keyword research that I do, I would try to use some of these words in the backend keywords that I have. That is number one. Number two is the way I would structure my description, right? In the description, I would usually go for highlighting some of these keywords, right? I would talk about a variety of challenging puzzles, okay, which are structured in an easy to hard sequence, so that you can start off with the easy ones and move towards the difficult ones. And I would try to compile them into a nice listing with bullet points, and each one of these keywords being highlighted, right? And the rationale or the logic behind it is, if people are excited about this, if people have given this 5-star rating 84% of the time, that basically means that these things are actually helping them. These things are actually getting them excited about the product itself. They're happy with the product because it's challenging. They're happy with the product because it's got a lot of variety of puzzles in it. Okay, so that's the little nugget that I've been talking to you about in my email earlier today. And let's go ahead and look at another such listing. Okay, right, this is called Masio and Nonogram. Personally, I have not done a lot of these type of puzzles, but you get the idea, right? You get the idea that people are actually looking for these kind of puzzles. Just look at the number of reviews that involve this particular word. That is a clear indication that people know about these words. It may be new to you, but people are actually looking for this. And this forms, it's about following a rabbit trail, right? So you start then looking for other books that have this keyword. You start doing the competition research. You start putting more content on this, and then the cycle continues. Okay, so you've got cryptic puzzles. You've got Kalkudoku logic. I don't know what this means, but to me it looks like a combination of calculus and Sudoku. So yeah, so that's there, right? So people are actually using these terms in their reviews, and they're talking about the books. Okay, they're talking about these books being a Kalkudoku book, or these being a nonogram book or Masu book. You get the idea, right? So this is how I have found some of my golden nuggets. And I'll tell you, did you know that there is something called elephant event, elephant party, or elephant gifts, right? I found something like that. Okay, I found something like that. I'm not sure if I have that in here, but um, let me see if I can find that for you. Right, so I don't think I have it here, right? But the idea is I found that gift. So that's basically a gifting experience which happens around the Q4, where you basically give a gift to have a lot of fun. You don't expect precious things, but you expect funny things, and you try to make fun of each other. So that's a keyword that's called elephant gifts or something. I'm not sure about it, right? I discovered this through this. So that's just to give you an idea that you could actually bump into a lot of keywords that you otherwise would have not used had you not looked into this particular area. So when you're doing research, when you're doing competitive research, just try and look for these options, because these are some of the most frequently used keywords in the reviews that are available. Okay, so there is a good chance that if these books are getting comments that are relevant to those keywords, you would have a much better chance by including them not only in your keywords, in the backend keywords, rather in your descriptions as well, right? And these descriptions, when they have those keywords, you're making a significant impact, because that's what people are relating to, that's what they're searching for, that's what they're talking about, and you are actually telling them upfront, even before they think that we are going to give you all this stuff, right? So that is the video that I want to create for you, and I hope that gave you a little bit of idea about exploring various keywords that you might have missed out on earlier. Okay, so let me know what you think about it. I'm going to upload this to a YouTube channel, and I'll be creating a lot more content for you guys, so that you can get these tips and tricks that I use in my workflow for my KDP business, and hopefully we'll be able to add a lot more valuable content to the YouTube channel and help it grow. All right, so I will be sending you a link to this so that you can check it out. Please do me a favor. If you like the content, if you like the idea, if you like this short but precise tutorial on how I find out some really good golden nuggets or keywords, then please do like and subscribe to the channel, and like this video. Leave me a comment below and let me know your thoughts on this. Thank you so much for taking a look. Bye.